Hi Mark, it's Panyia here. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business and have them be able to find you guys online if they don't already know who you guys are. So you're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, it's simple. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, Panyia. Do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me an email, text, or call back and we can chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this information and do them yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of yours or my time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So everything you see me highlighting here, all of these are considered content. And content is what Google is using in order to understand what it is that you guys do, the services that you guys provide in order to rank you guys and drive traffic to your website. So most business owners know that they need content. However, they don't know that the average length of the #1 result on Google for construction company is at least 1,500 words to 2,400 words. So for you to show up at the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And when we talk about content, it's not just what's on the surface of your website, but also what's behind it. So if we save this photo, this is what Google is also reading. And from the look of it, it does look like you guys are using keywords into your images, which is great. So what I did next was I copy and paste your content into this word counter, and as we can see, you have almost about 1,000 words. But if we compare that to your competitor, Kitchen Mart, this is one of your top competitor. When I type in kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California, as we can see, they are on the top 3. And what I did next was I also copy and paste their content into this word counter, and then as we can see, they have about 1,600 words. So this is definitely beatable, and we can definitely get you guys up there, as well as adding even better content and keywords. So what I did next was I went into this tool that I use called SEMrush. And basically this is a super cool tool to use because I'm able to see behind the scene of what is happening behind a website. So when I put in your website in here, we can see here that you guys have 69 keywords, and that's driving in 4 in traffic. And if we compare that to your competitor, we can see that they have 1,600 word, and that's driving in 2,700 traffic. So what we can do is look into their keywords. They're ranking for high intent keywords like kitchen remodel Sacramento, California, to which is bringing in a total search volume of 320, to which you're definitely missing out on because you're not ranking for these type of keywords. So we definitely want to go into your website and include these keywords. That way you can drive that traffic to your website. The next thing I want to talk about is citation. So I went into Google and typed in kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California. The first thing we're going to see is the sponsored ads section. This is the section where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, study does shows that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if the ads aren't effective. And then this area is the area where citation will matter most. This area is called the Google Map Pack or the maps. This is where 30% of your traffic will come from, and in order to get into the top 3, you need citation. So citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories such as Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, and even Facebook have an area where you could submit a citation. So the more citation you have, the more relevant you are to Google, and the more likely Google will push you to the top 3. So it does look like you guys are not on the top 3 of the map. So we definitely want to go and find you guys more citation. That way you guys can be pushed to the top 3. And this is the third and last thing I want to talk about. This area is the organic section. This is where 70% of your traffic will come from. And in order to get here, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlink. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, but in Google eyes, this is a passing authority. So the more relative the site, the more valuable the link. However, not all links are created equally. So let me give you an example. One of the services you provide is kitchen remodeling. So if you have another website that also provides that service or something similar linking back to you, that would be more effective in giving you the authority than, let's say, Pizza Hut linking back to you, because you guys don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that will not be so great for your website. So if we go back to this tool that I use, we can see here that you guys have 344 backlink, and that's giving you a total of 6 in authority. And if we look at your competitor, we can see here that they have 2.9k in backlinks, and that's giving them a 19 in authority. So what we can essentially do is look into their backlink, and we can actually take the backlinks that they have and go after them for your website, as well as looking for even more relative site and use them for your website to beat out your competitor. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1500 words. Citation, you want to have more than your competitor to beat them and be pushed to the top of the map. And then backlinks, you need more relative site pointing back to your website to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be number 1 across Google. And yeah, you can either go with this information and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia, and my number is 916-382-2906. If not, no worries, but I would love some feedback to see how I did. And yeah, I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great day.